Yesterday was my review of episode 1. I didn't really think that review would balloon up. It's almost at 1,000 views and I couldn't be more thankful to you guys. There are still a few more of these episode reviews coming. Be patient with me because they will be coming, have no fear. This is MegamanNG and I welcome you all to another Rise of the TMNT episode review. It's still the first season. Today we're going to be talking about episode 2A. Now, as I mentioned already in my previous review, the episode reviews are going to be a bit different. Since there will be 2 11-minute segments per episode, I've decided to make this be short reviews. Short because it makes sense. With some exceptions, I hope. But yeah, today's episode is Origami Tsunami. Here's the deal. Provide a summary as well as the main points. Let's get started. Some time has passed and Splinter decides to give the turtles a needed lecture. Raz suggests that they go out on the town to take out bad guys. Dawn has a few suggestions, but Leo counters with something that's the least expected. The foes they find aren't ordinary. In fact, they're actually pretty threatening. Sadly, things go bad and the bad guys get away. Leo's not convinced. He really isn't. So, Leo comes up with a plan. And that plan ends up in failure again. Almost. Can the turtles stop these paper thieves and try their hardest to be heroes? Yeah, this is actually the second episode. The first segment of the second episode. And as such is a half review. The turtles have their work cut out for them and it shows. And even though these guys are noobs when it comes to being heroes, they at least have the effort in doing so. It's pretty good, as a matter of fact, that they have this desire to help people. And although they do it in a way that sets them apart from others. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, because I've been liking this show so far, and this episode I will say it's pretty funny. We get a first appearance. This is the 2018 version of the Foot Clan. You're probably wondering if Shredder's going to be leading them. We don't even know if Shredder's going to be in the show. What we do know is that we get the Foot Clan in the form of 2 individuals, a Brute and a Lieutenant. And for anyone who grew up watching Pinky and the Brain, this is a reunion for you guys. Maurice LaMarche voices the Brute, while Rob Paulson, who is the voice director for Rise of the TMNT, portrays the Lieutenant. Nice seeing these 2 again. So that just made me a little nostalgic, but it also shows that the Foot Clan this time around isn't playing around. They do battle alright and they play for keeps. These guys are no laughing matter. I mean, they beat the turtles down, and the main motivation for why they stole all that paper? To make origami foot soldiers. Which I will commend that's actually pretty creative. Even more surprisingly is that I will give the animation some praise. I mean, the animation itself is still solid at a 2D, and the action is there at the end. And I feel that the episode really captures a good balance between the humor and the action. And I like it. I personally like it. If they can continue having a balance like this, I will enjoy this show big time. What I will say is that this show is not for everybody. I know a lot of people are complaining that they're not convinced with this show. Give it a chance. Watch it, and you tell me for yourself if it's good or not. But I do respect your opinions, and if you don't like it, I will find it understandable, okay? Anyway, I did mention that some of the stuff in the episode is hilarious. One of my favorite moments in the episode was when Leo decided to do a paper sale. It backfired badly. It backfired for 2 reasons. First, April shows up, and then the second thing that happens is that, well, the guys get away and they fail again. But when they try to track him, one ends up on Raph's stomach, the other ends up on with the bad guys. And then it all leads to a huge battle against them, and then they summon that huge paper mache monster. I'm like, good God, that is the greatest thing I have ever seen. It is just so amazing. The animation is very solid, especially at the end. And to me, the highlight for me was the turtles fighting off against the Foot and that giant origami monster. Truly amazing, but it also shows how their talents at work. Really liked it a lot. Since it's a short episode review, I'm giving it a solid A. The episode's pretty good, though I hope that we get more stuff like this down the line. This is only the second episode. This is episode 2A. Once we get episode 2B, maybe, we'll find out if we will. And when we do, I will review it. I have to review also as well episode 3, and then I gotta review episode 4. I think. There's like 4 episodes of this. But I'm gonna have to look into it and find out. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode review. I gave it an 8. Pretty good episode. You should watch it. It's available on nick.com. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it for this review of Rise of the TMNT. Remember, since these episodes are having 2 segments, pretty much you're going to be getting 2 half reviews. And this is one of them. Hope you guys don't mind, but if you guys don't like it, I can just break like 1 full review having both episodes in. I'm still new at this because normally I would be reviewing episodes in 22 minutes long, and I don't want to drag it on. But like I said, how we go depends. But like I said, the episode was good. Enjoyed it. You should watch it. That's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and more importantly, click on the bell. Doing all this helps me out greatly. These 5 things help me out a lot. You want me to keep doing this? Please show your support. And consider supporting me on Patreon too. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Cowabunga!